Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. So I have with me some of the Surratt Lip Lustres. So if you are a Costco member, they actually have 2 packs of these up on their website right now. And it's 2 lip lustres for, I believe it's like $29.99. And each one of these normally retails for $32. So it's a really good deal if it's something you're interested in. They have 3 different color options. Okay, so they have this one, which has Charmant and Swan Yay. This is Voila and Au Naturel. And then we have Pompadour Pink and Bon Vivant. And I purchased these to test them out. I didn't currently have any lip lustres. And they are Surratt's lip gloss. So I thought we could go through some swatches. If you're interested, they are on Costco if you are a member. If not, they do sell them at other websites. So I'll have links for all of that down below. Okay, so right now I actually have on my lips a mix of Au Naturel and Swan Yay. And I've been wearing this for a little while, and texturally this is kind of a more of a tacky, stickier gloss. So these particular ones I have on do have some shimmer. Okay, and we'll look at those individually with the swatches. But just so you know, these do wear like a typical gloss. So wear time's probably like 3 to 4 hours. It is a little bit stickier. So, you know, if it's a windy day, your hair will stick to your lips. But it's not like one of those super overly sticky ones. I always call it the glue test. So if you put your lips together and it feels like they're sticking together like glue, that's definitely too sticky for me. This feels, I don't know if you can actually see my lips sticking together. So there is a little bit of, you know, that adhesive feeling with these. So this is not something I would use every day. I like how glossy and shiny they are, so it is something that I would wear. And, you know, I'm glad that I purchased them, particularly considering the price that Costco had for these. But because it is so sticky, it's not going to be a daily wear gloss for me. If you like those stickier glosses, this is a good option. So let's go through these swatches, and let's start with the lightest one, Voila. So all of these glosses come, let's see here, there's about, let's say 6 grams, so 2 ounces. And these are made in Japan. And they have a square tube. You can see how much gloss is left. And if you look at the applicator, it's just your typical doe foot applicator. And again, just to show you how sticky these are, you can see like a little string of gloss that comes out with that. Okay, so this is really going to be one of those sheer sparkly glosses. This is a great topper. I've tested this out already, and I like it as a nice topper. And if you look really closely, I'm not sure, let me put it on a little more so you can see that better. But this actually has, the glitter in there is kind of like pink and gold and maybe a little orange in there. So the shades of the glitter in there, they're really pretty. I definitely think that they make a really nice topper to a pink or nude gloss. The next one is called Au Naturel, and this one also has some shimmer in it. Again, you can see how sticky that one is. But this one is, although there's a little bit of shimmer, there's not going to be tons. Here, let me. So this one is going to be more of an opaque color with a touch of shimmer. So you can see it on the lips. Again, I have that on my lips right now. So you can see a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's really minimal. All right, we'll do swatches of the lips afterwards. Okay, and then the next one we have Charmant. And this one, you can see this one does not have any sparkle or glitter. So that's this one here, and it's more of a peachy nude. I'll start on my other hand here. All right, Swan Yay is going to be a pink with some shimmer. And this is a color that I typically go for a lot. I love this shade. And this is definitely my favorite of these 6. Though I haven't tried the last 2 yet, the 2 we haven't gotten to. I haven't tested those out at all. But this is the shade of gloss that I typically like for my complexion. So I always go to this. And this glitter in here is actually more, it looks like, you know, there's pretty much every color. You got pink, you've got silver, you've got maybe some white and some orangey gold in there. But it's mostly going to be like more pink and silver gloss. So it's a little bit more cool toned. But the pink base itself is pretty neutral. All right, the next color is Pompadour Pink. And this is that bright pink. Okay, and this one, it does not have shimmer. This one looks like it's going to sheer out nicely. Again, I haven't tested this one on the lips yet, so we'll have to test this out. I'm trying not to smear the other sample on my hand. So this one here is Pompadour Pink. And this is actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be from the container. So you can see that it's a little bit of a cooler pink than the Swan Yay. Oh, it's Swan Yay, right? Yes. So it's a little bit cooler pink than the Swan Yay, and there's no shimmer. So that looks like it's going to be another really nice color for me. So I'm excited to try that. And just so you know, as these glosses, as you wear them, the stickiness does fade a bit. But there's always going to be a little bit of tackiness. All right, and the last one is Bon Vivant. And this is the red. And this is more of a cherry red. So it's going to be pretty cool toned. There's definitely a hint of a blue base in there. And again, this one does not have sparkle either. So we've got, how many was that? 3 with shimmer and 3 without. Right, and they have plenty more color options, I believe, on the Surratt website. So, you know, that's really the go-to place to look for any swatches. Let's go through lip swatches, and we'll go in the same order that we went before. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with our first color. First color here is Voila, and this is the one that would make a really nice topper. So if you look closely, it's going to be a clear gloss with some opalescent glitter in there. And again, the glitter is leaning more towards the pink and gold colors. So that's this swatch right here. And this actually reminds me a lot of a toned down version of the Pat McGrath Less Gloss in Alien Angelic. So this gloss here, I'll actually swatch that on my hand above the Surratt. Okay, so here's Aliengenic, and here's the Surratt. You can see that they both have very similar tones for the glitter inside, but the Pat McGrath has a lot more sparkle to it. So this one is definitely going to be an amped up with sparkle, whereas the Surratt is kind of a toned down version of it. But texturally, these are a little bit stickier than the Pat McGrath glosses. However, there's really no discernible scent. The Pat McGrath glosses do have that vanilla scent, whereas the Surratt, I can't really, there's nothing you can really smell. So depends what you're looking for. Okay, and another difference about the Pat McGrath is, although there's a lot more glitter, it's also a lot more pink glitter. Okay, so we do have a few differences there. But out of the glosses that I have, that's probably the closest match. I don't have that many clear micro glitter glosses. All right, I'll be right back with the next one. Okay, I'm back. And this time we have Au Naturel. So that is the nude gloss with some shimmer. Okay, so you can see that it's nice nude. That's this middle swatch here on my hand. Okay, so it's nude color with some shimmer. You can see that there's a little bit of shimmer on my lips, but it's not going to be very much, so it's still very subtle. And if you wanted to increase that, you could add Voila on top. Okay, and let's just test that out real quickly. Okay, so you can see with Voila on top, that gets a lot more sparkly. So again, Voila is great as a topper. Okay, and I'm back with Sharma. And Sharma is more of a peachy color. So it's more of a peachy nude / light peach. And this is what it looks like on my lips. There's just a hint of color. This one does not have any shimmer. However, I don't know if it's just this particular one. This one feels a little bit stickier to me than the other ones. And as such, it made it a little bit more challenging to apply because it kept kind of sticking when I was applying it and kind of like creating like glops. So smoothing it out was a little bit harder. So this one, again, the application was a little tricky, so I don't know what was up with that. I put it on. I had some trouble, so I went and I washed my lips just to make sure there was nothing on there that was causing an issue. And then this still ended up having some trickiness to it when I reapplied again. So this, I don't know if I have a bad batch or if it's this particular shade, but Charmant, the peachy one, I had trouble with. Okay, I'll be right back with the next color. Okay, and I am back with Swan Yay, and Swan Yay is the pink with the micro glitter. And so it's this swatch here, and it has more of a silvery, pink, white type of micro glitter in there. There's a little bit of maybe some orange or golden color in there, but primarily it's going to be pink and silver. Okay. And you can see on my lips, again, this is the type of color I typically go for, and I really like this one. Gives a really nice glossy look. There's not too much shimmer. And even though it's sticky, because I like the color so much, this is definitely one that I would wear more frequently. So, okay. And I am back with Pompadour Pink. So you can see this looks like a nice bright pink in the tube. And it's kind of like a brighter rose, but it's not over the top bright. I was actually a little nervous about this one and the Bon Vivant, the red one, coming up next, thinking they might be a little bit more opaque than they are. But it can really be sheared out. This is actually 2 coats just to kind of amp up the color. If you just put on one, it's a much more sheer wash of pink. This one does not have shimmer. This is another one that I really gravitate towards. I really like this rose color. I think it would be perfect for spring or for a winter look where you kind of want to, have kind of that just in the snow. Actually, I think this color goes really well with the Tom Ford eyeshadow quads, because those to me look like that. When the snow has just fallen and it's got that nice glisten to it, that's what those eyeshadows do to me. Every time I see those on my eyes, that kind of opalescent top coat that they have embedded into those shadows remind me of freshly fallen snow. And I think this color, in particular in the glossiness of this one, would look really nice with those, kind of just like a fresh in from snowy day. So I really like this one a lot. Okay, and I'm back with the last one. This is Bon Vivant. This is the bright red. And on my hand, again, this one is this last one here. And you can sheer it out. If you put on a thin coat, it does look much more sheer and lighter than this. It's more of a blue-based cherry red. But this one I had issues with, like Charmant. So you can actually see on my lips, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but can you see how it's a little bit more pigmented in areas? It's like the gloss is kind of clumping together in spots, so it's not really spreading very easily on my lips. So with this one, again, I had to work a little bit harder with this one to get it to look a little bit smoother. Overall, final thoughts. These are sticky glosses. They are unscented. I like the colors. I like the amount of shine. They're going to wear like a typical gloss, maybe like 3 or 4 hours before you have to reapply. There is a pretty sticky feeling when you first put it on. It does dry down a little bit, so it's not like when you're just like talking, you don't really notice the stickiness so much. I do feel it on my lips. It does feel a bit thicker than some other glosses. But, the stickiness, it fades. However, windy day, your hair will definitely stick to it. So just now, actually I got my hair stuck in there already. So, you know, it depends what you like. Okay, so let's just test one more thing. If we actually put another gloss or balm on top, let's see what that would do. So let me actually put, well, I'll just go ahead with the Pat McGrath. This one, Pat McGrath glosses aren't super sticky. So I want to make sure I don't ruin my wand, just in case that is going to transfer. All right, that actually does really improve the stickiness. So I guess if you put something on top, you're really not going to notice the stickiness, and then you do preserve the color. So actually looking at these lips now, when I applied the Pat McGrath gloss on top, it actually kind of smoothed out all of those sticky areas that were kind of glopping together. So I think the addition of a non-stickier gloss kind of, you know, helped loosen that adhesive quality in the lip gloss. And now it has applied pretty smoothly under there. And actually I really like the color with the Pat McGrath Alien-Gelic gloss on top of it. So if you can get these on sale, I think they're quite a bargain. They have a great luster to them. I understand why they call them lip lustres. I think they're very pretty. I wish they were naturally less sticky than they are, but you know, if you are willing to add a topper on there to create that less sticky feeling, I think that's a great solution to this. You could just add a clear gloss, probably even lip balm or chapstick. You know, you could add an SPF lip product to it. So I think that's a great idea, a great way to work with these. And it really does preserve that glossy look still of the lip gloss. So I actually think these are a great bargain. I don't know if I would pay $32 for one of these, but I would definitely purchase these on sale. So, you know, everything's up to you, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them below. And please give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, I hope to see you in my next video. And thanks so much. Have a great day.